Hello and welcome to the Colorado Association of Realtors. My name is Gary Kujawski. I'm the HOA Information Officer for the state of Colorado under the Division of Real Estate within DORA. I'm here today to talk to you about HOAs, but specifically about a new program that we have as far as licensees under the Division of Real Estate, and that is the Community Association Manager Program, also known as CAMS. Any information that you need on this program you can find on the DORA website, Division of Real Estate. Just go to Programs. You'll find Community Association Managers. Everything is there as far as rules and regulations, education, how to apply to become a CAM, and what CAMs normally do and what they have to do in order to keep their license. Community Association Managers, this is a pretty new law. It was effective January 1st of 2015. And as of that date, all professional managers for HOAs must be licensed. We license the individual managers, the management company entities, the designated or what we call responsible supervisor managers, as well as there's an apprentice license. These professionals go through pre-license education, continuing education CEs. They go through a fingerprinting and background checks, state and federal, and they have to go through testing. They have to take both a general and state-specific exam. There are rules that they follow, and that's on the website, and they have to be licensed as of July 1st, 2015 in order to manage an association. At present, what we have are entity licensees of about 442. We have individual proprietors, responsible managers, the associate managers, and the apprentice managers. So you can see that these numbers are quite low as compared to what you have as real estate brokers, but this is a new program. And then we are currently in what's called sunset review for this CAM program. So if there's any information that any of you want to submit to DORA, you can do that through the CAM program website, and then a report will come out October 15th, which is presented to consumers and the legislature about if there's a need for any changes for this CAM program. Rules that are very important, and again, similar to what real estate brokers have to also follow. There are A through H rules, everything from licensing, applications, exams, CEs, renewal, transfer, inactive license. You can also have reciprocity coming from another state if you're a CAM, similar to a broker. How accounts are dealt with, records, keeping accounts for the HOAs, accounting practices, and again, professional standards investigations. All of those rules are on the website that you can download. One important rule that I wanted to point out today for you as realtors is Rule F6. And this is very important for you in dealing with your clients in the sale and purchase of property. Rule F6 states that a CAM or CAM company must disclose in writing and at no charge, and I stress this, within 3 business days after a request by an owner in a CIC, common interest community, or a buyer-seller under contract for the purchase of sale of that unit, all fees and charges the CAM or CAM company will charge in connection with the sale and transfer or closing of that property. So it is very important for you as a selling agent to make sure that at the time of listing you request this information, or your client does, from the HOA, so there's no surprises later on near closing, as well as due diligence on behalf of the buyer and buyer's agent to try and get this information early on. So this is a very important rule that realtors should pay attention to and need to exercise, and this is a CAM rule that they must follow. There's also a rule disclosing of fees by a CAM to the HOA board and board members, and this is statutory, not a rule, this is a statute. And again, the CAM must disclose to the HOA board all fees charged during contract negotiation and on an annual basis, and it must be part of a written management contract. In the rules and regulations for CAMs, all the contracts between them and the association must be in writing, and it must disclose any and all fees that they will be charging. The licensing structure, again, is the entity, the DM, the manager, and the apprentice. And CAM licensing basically means anyone who is receiving anything of value or promise of the same now or in the future to manage an HOA must be licensed. There are a couple of exceptions. CAM does not include someone who is doing clerical, ministerial, accounting, or maintenance functions, or an independent contractor not doing CAM work, or an apprentice under direct supervision. And the apprentice license is unique. However, it should be noted that the apprentice is someone who has not completed education and examination, but they must be under direct control and supervision of a licensed community association manager. The application is rather simple, going through the requirements of at least 18, high school degree, proof of truthfulness, honesty, good moral character, and pass an exam. The exam is 2 parts, a general portion and a Colorado law portion. The Colorado law portion deals with the Kiowa law, the Colorado Common Interest Ownership Act, as well as the Colorado Nonprofit Act. And for insurance, there has to be errors and omissions of $1 million, and there has to be fidelity coverage that cannot be less than 2 months of current assessments plus all reserves. This is not a commission model, it's a director model. So there are many things a director can hit up a licensed CAM for violations. And the enforcement penalties are similar to what real estate brokers deal with. There's fining, censure, suspension, revocation. So I hope this helped a little bit to inform you of this new program with the Division of Real Estate. And any additional information, you can contact myself or you can go on the website. Thank you and have a good day.